When it comes to looking after your health, what you eat matters a lot. If you have high triglycerides, it's important to be extra careful about what you put on your plate. Triglycerides are basically a type of fat found in your blood. When you consume more calories than your body needs for immediate energy, the excess calories are converted into triglycerides and stored in fat cells. Later, when your body requires energy between meals, your body's hormones release triglycerides from fat cells, and they are transported through the bloodstream to be used as energy. The problem starts when you have high triglycerides in your body. High levels of triglycerides in the bloodstream can lead to the conversion of some triglycerides into LDL cholesterol, which is the bad kind of cholesterol, and often leads to hardening, narrowing, and clogging of arteries, leading to heart disease and strokes. But where do these triglycerides come from? And which foods you should avoid if you have high triglyceride levels? Let's learn in today's video. Number 1. Juices. When you have high triglycerides, it means there may be too many fat particles or LDL cholesterol in your blood. Juices, even though they come from fruits, can make this problem even worse. Juices often have a lot of natural sugars. When you drink them, your body quickly absorbs this sugar. This can cause a rapid increase in your blood sugar levels. To deal with this sudden sugar rush, your body releases insulin. Insulin tells your fat cells to convert the excess sugar into fats, particularly triglycerides. So when you take too much of these fruit juices, your triglyceride levels may increase, especially if you're not burning off the extra sugar through physical activity. So it's best to avoid drinking too many of these fruit juices. Instead, focus on eating whole fruits. They contain fiber, which traps the sugar in the fruits and prevents its quick release. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming a patron. Number 2. Refined carbs. You shouldn't eat simple or refined carbs when you have high triglycerides. These kinds of carbohydrates are found in things like sugary snacks, white bread, potatoes, pasta, and sugary drinks. When you eat them, your body quickly turns them into sugar, which raises the level of sugar in your blood. So your body starts converting extra sugar into triglycerides. To prevent this from happening, avoid things made from refined carbs and go for the ones made from whole grains. Their fiber content helps to control both your blood sugar and triglyceride levels. Number 3. Refined sugars. Just like refined carbs, refined sugar is a highly processed and more concentrated form of sugar. A few examples are high fructose corn syrup, table sugar, molasses, confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar, and highly processed agave nectar and maple syrup. These sugars are often used in soft drinks and sodas, candies and sweets, pastries and baked goods, sugary breakfast cereals, fruit-flavored yogurts, cookies, ice creams, energy drinks, sauces, and condiments like ketchup and barbecue sauces, canned fruits, and even many fruit preserves and jams. When you eat these things, they are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a quick surge in blood glucose levels. And you know the rest. Moreover, when you consume too much of these refined sugars, it can reduce the activity of certain enzymes that break down triglycerides in your bloodstream, and can also lead to insulin resistance. This can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and strokes. Lastly, high sugar intake can also lead to inflammation in your body, which can increase your risk of getting chronic diseases even more. So try to avoid these things as much as you can. Number 4. Fruits with high glycemic index. The glycemic index is basically how quickly the carbs and sugars increase your blood sugar levels. Some whole fruits, like watermelon, pineapple, ripe bananas, and mangoes, in addition to dried fruits like raisins, dates, and dried apricots, have a high glycemic index. They can increase your blood sugar and triglyceride levels, which can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and many other conditions. So it's best to eat them in moderation and go for whole, low GI fruits with lots of fiber, like berries, apples, oranges, pears, grapefruit, cherries, and kiwi. Number 5. Alcohol. When you consume alcohol, it is metabolized in the liver. The liver prioritizes alcohol metabolism over other processes, including the breakdown of fats. This can lead to an increase in the production of triglycerides in the liver. Alcohol can also interfere with the liver's ability to break down fats to produce energy. This too can increase your triglyceride levels. Alcohol also tends to increase inflammation in your body, which can gradually damage the walls of your arteries, increasing your chances of developing plaque in the arteries. So it's best to avoid alcohol consumption if you already have triglycerides in your body. Number 6. Processed meats. Processed meats are the ones that have gone through different methods like salting, curing, smoking, or adding preservatives and additives. These methods are used to extend the shelf life of the meat and enhance its flavor. However, consuming too much of them can cause many problems. For example, many processed meats such as sausages, bacon, and hot dogs are high in saturated fats, which can raise levels of triglycerides and LDL or bad cholesterol and increase your risk of having heart attacks and strokes. And not just fats. Processed meats are mostly calorie-dense, low in many essential nutrients, and high in sodium salts, all of which are related to weight gain, hypertension or high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and many chronic diseases. Above all, processed meats often contain added nitrates and nitrites, which are used as preservatives and to give the meat that attractive pink color. When cooked at high temperatures, these compounds can form nitrosamines, which are potentially carcinogenic. So it's best to avoid processed meats and go for healthier kinds of meat, like 80 to 90% lean varieties of beef, chicken, and turkey. Number 7. Fried foods. Fried foods are typically cooked in unhealthy vegetable oils that are high in saturated and trans fats. These fats contribute to the development of heart disease. Plus, they can increase the production of triglycerides in your liver too, leading to their higher levels in your bloodstream. Moreover, fried foods are usually calorie-dense, which means they pack a lot of calories into a small serving. Consuming too many calories can lead to weight gain, and excess body weight is a thing you should avoid if you have high triglycerides. Another very important thing is that high heat used in frying can lead to the formation of harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, and free radicals. These things can contribute to oxidative stress, which can damage your blood vessels and worsen your heart health. To manage your triglyceride levels and support your heart health, it's best to reduce or completely eliminate fried foods from your diet. Instead, focus on healthier cooking methods such as grilling, baking, steaming, or sautéing using heart-healthy oils, like extra virgin olive oil. Number 8. High-fat or full-fat dairy products. Full-fat dairy products such as whole milk, full-fat yogurt, and cheese contain higher levels of saturated fat compared to their low-fat or fat-free counterparts. Similarly, many desserts are calorie-dense and can lead to weight gain and related health issues. They also often contain added sugars, which, as you know, can contribute to high triglyceride levels and increase your risk of type 2 diabetes. If you choose to consume full-fat dairy, do so in moderation, and consider balancing it with other low-fat or non-fat dairy options. Also, always consider healthier dessert alternatives, such as fruit salads, yogurt with berries and honey, or homemade desserts using whole grains and reduced sugar. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.